Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Crown Invitational Online Qualifiers. My name is Elfish Guy, and as you may or may not have noticed, I've been joined by some very beautiful faces here on my right. There we go, there's Kameen. Alright, so we have Karath and Kameen joining us for this cast. Are you guys there? How are you going?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
I'm doing very good. How's Karath?
I'm going absolutely great, thank you very much. My smile looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I'm having a look at you on my second monitor here, and just absolutely radiant.
What picture is being used without my permission here?
I don't know. You have to ask Mav.
It looks good, don't worry, Commander. It looks good. I'm watching it right now. It's you in a white shirt.
White shirt?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, don't worry, no accidental stripping was had today.
You look really dapper.
Yes.
And Twitch chat's excited to see you as well. So, anyway, we're going to be heading into this game soon. Cypher and who's the other one?
Magik.
Magik Men. Magik Men, that's the one. Magik Men. They actually just took down the Cucumber guys. I forget who they are, but the Cucumber.
The Knights?
Knights, and then someone took down Cucumbers, which surprised me a little bit. Vice took down Cucumbers. Oh, they're on the other side of the bracket. Right, but yeah, so Cypher and Magik Men coming up here shortly. It looks like it's going to be Mirage, and not all the players are yet in the server, so we're just sort of having a bit of a chill around here before we get underway.
So how have you enjoyed the day today, Jordan?
Well, the 7:30 wake up wasn't that good, I'll be honest, but the rest of it's been alright. I got pizza, so can't complain.
Oh, Mav's not cooking you a barbecue today?
No. We got the pizza, so it's all good. Yeah, we decided pizza. We had an executive decision of pizza. I mean, you can't have barbecue twice in a row.
But can you have pizza twice in a row is the real question.
No, I did that at ACL Sydney, and it was a bad idea. For those of you on stream watching, don't eat pizza 3 times. I had pizza for dinner, and I had pizza for lunch the next day, and then I had pizza for dinner the day after. Or dinner, lunch, or something like that. But it was awful, and I felt sick on the Sunday night, and like I almost died. And I blame Kameen because he was the one feeding us pizza.
I was not. That's a lie.
Well, someone at ACL was doing it, and it wasn't me.
Not even a fan of Domino's pizza.
Whoa.
Commander can
now, yeah, we know why there's no midi bacon by ACL anymore.
He said you don't want any more pizza.
Well.
What are you complaining about?
I want Subway platters next time. I know we're going a bit off tangent here, but Subway platters would be really nice.
It's the community stream, Krath. We can do what we want.
We're still going to be professional. Otherwise, I'll get so much flack on my comments on my YouTube channel.
Lol. Yeah, we'll just blame Mav for it. We need a Mav picture up here as well.
Why don't you just drag Mav into the camera?
He's sitting on the other side of the table. I can't really do that. We'd have to drag him through a couple of computers.
Oh, that's unhealthy.
No, certainly not. What's the score for Vice versus Cucumber? I don't know, unfortunately. Maybe someone else can let us know.
Sorry, what was the question?
Do you know the score for Vice versus Cucumber? I thought it was Vice versus someone else. Cucumber got knocked out, didn't they?
It's Vice versus Storm, isn't it?
Vice versus
The
Storm.
current match right now, or the actual match between Vice
Oh,
and
what
Cucumber?
was the score for Vice versus Cucumber? Yeah, I think they want to know what the score for Cucumber.
Sure. That was 19-15 to Vice.
Oh, wow.
Overtime.
Vice were a pretty up and coming team. They were formerly Team Fractic, or I think they split from Team Fractic. But
yeah, because I thought there was a Team Fractic in this.
There is a Team Fractic in this actually. Yeah.
Oh, who was on Vice at the moment?
You've got Fooster, Liaz, Sonic, Extreme. I'm not quite sure of the whole roster. I'll find it out for you right now.
Isn't that Fooster? That's a lot of experience already on the team, so I'm not surprised that the team knows what they're doing already.
There's Mav and Elfish Guy. That photo was taken at Supernova in the Gold Coast back in the League of Legends days. Good times. So. Yeah, memories of days past. That would have been like a year and a half ago, probably. Yeah.
You look like Dendy.
I think someone's told me that before.
Yeah, you look a bit like Dendy in that picture.
Mav still looks the same. Legit. Even the same beard.
What picture are we looking at?
It's on stream. It's
Maybe
a
you
picture of
should
me
tune
and
into
Mav.
stream, Commando.
I am on the stream. I feel like you guys are lying to me.
No,
It's on the stream.
You might be a bit behind.
Is that you, Jordan?
Yeah.
You look older there for some reason.
Oh wow,
No.
Commander, you can't.
That was 2
say
years
that.
ago.
Commander, you can't say
Oh.
that. That's gonna hurt people's feelings.
We've got a pitch invader. There's a cat on my desk. Come here, come here. Show the stream. Cat's like literally right there. Sniffing a monitor right now. Oh, you might see a tail in just a second.
I
It's
am
just warm up.
waiting.
No, she's just sitting right underneath the monitors, and you won't be able to see her right now. But if her cat,
So have players
do you see
not
this?
joined the
Do you see
server
this
for
tail?
match?
There it is.
Boys?
Players have joined. They just haven't lived up yet.
Ah, okay.
Please don't sit right there. I can't see my Counter Strike. This is not good. Come on,
As players are getting ready up soon.
come here, come here, come
So it's going to be interesting. Cypher up against Magic's men.
She doesn't want to move. Ah! I'm being attacked by a cat. All right, we're good. She's moved. We're still
just
in the
to-
warm-up though, so it's okay.
Just to give the Vice Gaming full lineup, it's Fooster, Jay, Infrequent, Liaz, Sonic, and Extreme.
That is actually
So-
a very strong lineup.
Yeah, I agree. Like they've got players there, mixed like experience and skill, so it's good.
Right, even Fooster, if you look at Fooster, he not only did they win
Here we
CGA
go.
last season, which was a very, very good two CGA teams, I think.
Hello.
It was then Aura up against, can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like Fooster, Zen, a lot of big up and comers. So not a big surprise to see Vice Gaming actually doing very well. And I think the cats still play around in the stream. I'm not sure.
Yes.
I'm trying to make it a bit serious. We are going live, however.
Yeah, okay, we better get into this game. This is actually the first time this has ever happened to me on stream.
Being mauled viciously by a cat.
I hope I've got the game sound up. I think it's working. I actually have a cat sitting on me right now while I'm casting, so... I mean, it's a good
Cute.
thing it's the knife round and we don't have to cast it.
I guess it'll be a perfect fit.
Are you having a good time here, Eva? Sitting on me? Huh? Well,
So it's just going to be a bit of a dance-off at the
Alright.
moment between all the players. Commander,
alright.
why don't you run us through the lineups of both teams?
For the upcoming match, we've got. I forgot the team. I know all the players of team names. What are the team names?
Cypher and
Magic.
Magic's men.
Magic Man. Magic Man
Magic's
69. Gotta get it right.
Look.
Is there an S? There's a number in the
Magic's
end.
men.
Okay. Let's run through the
Because
line.
it's like
okay?
the Merry Men. You know, Robin Hood and his merry band of men.
Oh, is it an actual thing? Is it like a homage to something?
I'm assuming it's a homage to Robin Hood and his merry men, Magic's men.
Sure. Alright, well, we've got Blank, JT, who else? I can't actually see. Can't see anything right now.
alright,
Oh,
well,
that was good. That was a good start.
Good start.
I'll let you take this one away, Karath, because I'm still navigating this cat.
Yeah, so as Eva is viciously trying to take down Elfish Guy on a one-on-one, we're going to go live onto Mirage right now. We're going to see Magic's men going to start CT after winning the knife round, which is an acceptable choice for Mirage. We do have the terrorists making their way towards A. They do have those smokes coming in from A ramp right now. Ghost completely flashed off on stairs. The rest of the terrorists now pushing in. 3 falling from Palace for Spike. Gets a very good headshot onto Jeezy. He takes one out. That grenade's going to do a lot of damage. Bomb plant going to go down shortly as Ghost now pinned in sandwich. Managed to take down one. Seabear in a good position to CT. Meanwhile, we'll take down Clog, who's rotating. Ghost does fall. And we're just going to see, I think it is Magic, or is it Cynic? Magic coming in from behind. He's going to be taken down. And so is Cynic, who is going to be killed. I'm not sure who Cynic is. I know that's Kenny S backwards, but I'm actually not sure who the player is. Can we enforce a rule so players have to tag up as who they are?
There is actually that rule.
I think
but
that is
in
Wally.
online it's a bit harder to.
To police.
I think so Cynic or Kenny S backwards is Wally BR.
Ah.
I think it is, yeah.
Had to go through. He actually also tagged up as AJK for some reason, so I was like, that's not AJK because he changes things much more differently. But regardless, first round towards Cypher.
That is true. So, they're going to have the weapon advantage pushing in towards the apartments. And counter terrace just splitting across the map. They have a pretty heavy A sort of a stack. There's only one player here on the B bomb site, seeing what he can get done. That's going to be Sun Tzu trying to keep them at bay. He's fallen back a little bit, wisely keeping himself alive. That's really well played by him, but he eventually goes down. Cynic did manage to find one kill there, though, for the counter-terrorist, but since then, it's been all the way of the terrorists so far. The bomb is going to get planted down there on the B bomb side, and Cypher looking good so far in this second round.
Yeah, only losing one gun, and Seabear is doing quite heavily. He's most likely going to pair up with one of the teammates and try to survive. The rest of the counter-terrorists gonna try and escape untouched, but Spice is gonna jump on, and so is Ghost. So there is nothing they can do there, as the SMGs just mow them down. And there's not really much I can offer much insight right now. The counter is just more likely gonna opt to completely save and go for a much fuller buy in their fourth round. Cypher more than content just to build up a bank at the moment. Reloaded, going for a Tech 9, so that might point towards an AWP in the fourth round as well.
Alrighty, so they're charging out right into mid. No one there from the counter terrace is going to be able to contest. We see Blank here having a look at short, trying to get a couple kills there, and he does manage to do so. They are going to take those entries and run with it straight up on towards the B bomb site. It's completely clear. Counter terrace really aren't going to be able to do too much here, and they don't really seem like they want to do anything either.
Yeah, the bomb's still making its way now up towards Catwalk, and they're going to escape completely unscathed. The bomb's going to go down towards B, and the rest of the counter-terrorists, Jeezy might need to be careful, as Spikes might be pushing up towards balcony to try and clean him out. All three of these counter-terrorists are still on A site as they're trying to peek out and take out Jeezy. Spikes still not coming up, however, it's slowly coming up. It's still being baited out. Spikes does come out at the right time as Jeezy has to reload. So they'll pick up a Mac 10, but the third round towards Cypher.
It is going to be relatively a safe hold here for the counter-terrorists. Doesn't look like they're in too much trouble. We'll see. JT starting to push around here from jungle. He's going to find one, but that was only a USP, so really no harm done. If he can find a second kill, that was pretty big. Oh, no, actually it was the USP. So the two... or rather, the Mac 10 survives here for the counter-terrorists. Don't know if they're really actually going to keep that, but he did manage to get a couple of kills with it, so a bit of money in the bank. So really a good result there for Spikes nonetheless.
Yeah, and they are going to pick up 2 AWPs with that, so we're going to see an AWP in the hands of... Okay, I correct myself, 3 AWPs.
3 AWPs. Okay. Well,
a very unusual pickup, but...
Magik Men committing a lot of money to this round, so... it'd be pretty important for them to be able to pick this one up. If they lose it, yeah, that's kind of a big loss.
Yeah, and these AWPs may not be in the best position right now. These smokes are coming onto A site, and there are a lot of heavy firing guns. Bikes has to do a lot of work to help his AWPers right now. And he's going to be doing it right now. Takes down one, nearly takes down the second. Jeezy coming out, spots out one AWP, goes getting another frag from that triple stack, but he's going to be backed down completely heavily. Oh my goodness, Magik coming through. CBA's going to clean it up. Plug watching through the smoke, but that's going to be re-smoked. It may have gone a bit too far, however, and I think Jeezy knows this. He's going to be spotted out by the arm. It's going to be 2 AWPs against 2 rifles. Wally B attack very low. Jeezy's going to be peeking out and he's going to be taken out. Plug missing another shot as CBA lands the spray. His hat not granting enough beneficials as he's going to plant safe. And it's going to be a one-on-one right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the situation you want to be in if you're Cynic. He's got no HP, he's got an AWP. It's going to make retaking really difficult for him. And, I mean, as soon as it was the 2 versus 2 retake with the AWPs, I was pretty much already counting them out. But we'll see what can happen here. Cynic making his way around the bomb site. Doesn't know exactly where Seabear is. And Seabear just playing this to perfection, hanging around there at Tetris. It's going to force Cynic to have to get out of there, save that AWP. So, I mean, as I said, a lot of money invested in that round, and it really comes to nothing. They do manage to save the AWP and the armor, but definitely not the result that they would have wanted in that situation.
Yeah, and that is the problem with investing so much into AWPs. You had 3 AWPs, 1 towards B side and 2 towards A. If you did not get any initial picks, it makes Cypher's job just easy. And we just saw immediately, those AWPs did absolutely nothing. Ghost was just isolated and taken out. The smokes at jungle nullify any AWP that's there. They have to get a very, very good shot or a timing shot through the smoke to really just kill anything. And as a result, Cypher's just going to heavily punish them. And they're more than happy to sit on all rifles once again. As Jeezy gets the first kill onto Spikes, who I think was trying to push through into Palace.
Oof, nice shot there from Sinek. Really close angle with that AWP, and that's something that we see like the likes of Yam doing. But working out well there for Sinek. JT though will find one kill on the entry here. Reloaded, looks like he's going to find another. And this is going to be an open bomb site, or not an open bomb site, but a few kills going over to the terrorists. And the bomb site all for the taking here, but the counter-terrorists really doing what they can. Plug will miss a lot of shots with that Deagle, and eventually Ghost will go down as well. So a good round there for Cypher. And now 5-0, starting to run away with this game a little bit.
Yeah, and there has to be communication between Magic's merry band of men at the moment. They cannot afford to, and I'm not sure why they're going for that 3-AWP setup again. This is just going to go badly for them. If Cypher can identify that weakness of they're having 3 AWPs, Cypher's just going to charge them to sight. Doesn't matter what you do. There's nothing you can really do against charging rifles if you have a single AWP. Seabear is going to be tagged by the AWP from window. He tried peeking, he didn't succeed, but he's still alive and can do damage to that AWP.
Alright, so no one really forcing their way onto the site just yet. I mean, Cypher pretty content just to sit here in T apartments and hang around, I guess. Wait the timer out. Seabear only on 3 HP, though they do need to be careful of that. And triple AWP setup once again here from the counter-terrorists does lead me to believe that you know, if this guy on B doesn't get a pick or something like that early, it's going to be really difficult for them to retake that site.
Yeah, but Magik playing this very well. Maybe just playing a bit too aggressive at the smoke right there. He could have been in trouble, but he needs to throw out the Molotov soon. As those smokes go towards window, he's been spotted out, needs to fall back. Good Molotov, but the terrorists are just going to charge through. Only one of them is charging through, so this may not be good for Blank, who's made his way out. Magik is doing his best to buy as much time as possible in that close corner. He's been spotted out, Blank missing all his shots, and he's going to be traded out. There is going to be an AWP at short and shop. There's AWPs everywhere. Spike's charging on underpass. I'm not sure what Reload is doing. He's going to be taken out. The bomb plant can't go down as he's going to be out AWP from short. And suddenly Seabear's the last man that's standing with 3 HP. Spike's going to charge in very shortly. That flash is going to cop him in the face. And there we have it. That's all she wrote. That's the first round towards Magic's men. 5-1. Still in the favor of Cypher, however.
Still, they don't have a huge amount of money in the bank here, so we'll see what they can buy. Double AWP and M4s. I mean, it's not too bad at the end of the day.
Yeah, 2 AWPs is more than acceptable. 3 AWPs
yeah,
is
probably a bit excessive.
Because the problem with 3 AWPs is you don't know where to put that 3rd AWP. I can understand the justification where you put these 2 AWPs towards not only mid as well as A. It's very, very strong when you're doing in long distance engagement. But when you get 3 AWPs and you start going, hang on, we don't have enough fully automatic fire just to lay down suppression through the smoke, if you pardon my nerd terminology. But it's going to be an A-side take. Elfish guy, take it away from here.
Yeah, it does look like it is going to be an A-side take. We see Seabear here on mid, trying to work his way in towards connector, see if he can get a different angle as they enter the A bomb site, but it's not going to work. Sun Tzu will take him down. We'll see Blank running around here, round the stairs, picks himself up, 1 kill. We see Jeezy out from Palace, not really spotting anyone out just yet. There is a player in jungle. He's going to go down to Jeezy, and now one of the AWPs, the only weapon available here for counter-terrorists, and definitely not recommended to be retaking a site 1 versus 2 with an AWP.
Beautiful pop flash to flash his own teammate, but Ghost trying to push up. They think they know where he is, and he's going to be taken out from above. That was very well played by Cypher. Just popping in and out, just forcing the AWP's direction everywhere, and just playing their best rendition of Whack-A-Mole, and in the end, they're going to come out on top.
Yeah, so not a very good situation right now for the counter-terrorists. They've picked that 1 round up, but now their money's been reset. They're going to be forced on an eco. And Cypher will be able to pretty much run away with this half. You'd be looking 7 and 8 rounds off this, and then even a few more later in the half to see what they can do. I mean, it's definitely not a position you would want to find yourself in if you were the counter-terrorists.
Yeah, and I really like what Cypher are doing. I've seen a couple of matches. This team has been together for quite a while now, and it looks like they are practicing quite heavily, and that's the thing. Experience will come together. Clug, I'm not sure. He's trying to peek mid with a deagle. He's gonna dodge a couple of grenades, likely. This may just boil down to how long these teams have played together, and Cypher has played together a lot longer. And I guess the word for Cypher is always going to be potential. And let's see if they can actually feel out their potential and defeat Magic's men right now.
I have a question.
Okay.
Go
Do you
for it,
guys
Commando.
think that anyone in the Open qualifier will be able to defeat anyone from tomorrow's Invite qualifier?
Well, okay. I'm going to fire a few shots here, but if X5 play like they did in Melbourne, they might have a bit of difficulty.
I could say that.
But realistically, no, I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, Jeezy is just going to get double deep as they push through. There we go. Wally BR's the first fatality. Spikes follows immediately afterwards. The JT was almost about to be shot, but he's going to be helped out by Reloaded, who gets the double kill. But going back to your question, Commander, as Seabear falls to Magik, who's pushing behind, I would say that Cypher would have a very good chance. They have always been a very, very good team with a lot of strong individual play and teamwork. I just feel like that, once again, if we go back towards that mentality, they have had a poor mentality. Only time will tell if they fix that. Otherwise, they could do really well. I could only say Cypher upsetting. I really can't see the other teams just yet upsetting any other teams.
Was Cypher one of the teams that played in the last chance qualifier for Melbourne?
No.
No.
Okay. Well,
I do think they played in one of the qualifiers, but they didn't perform very well.
yeah. Interesting.
Which is always like what we see from Cypher, though, to be honest, is when we see them play well, they are insanely good. It looks like a very well-run ship. But when things start falling apart is when we start questioning, okay, they start doing a lot of silly things. So we're going to see whether they've actually learned from their previous mistakes or not, and see, you know, if they have improved on that mental aspect of the game.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll get to see tomorrow whether or not they're going to be able to take down any of these teams. I mean, if I was a betting man, I'd probably say no, none of these teams will make it out of the tomorrow's qualifiers. But yeah, again, we'll have to see. Just depends how they go on the day. Sometimes people have good days, sometimes people have bad days, and if the stars align, perhaps it's true. We'll see Sun Tzu, though, start us off in this round, picking up the first kill onto JT. So Cypher at a disadvantage already, but I don't think they'll be too worried. They're 7-1 up, so really, even if they got shut out for the rest of this half, they'd still have had a pretty good T side.
Yeah, but they definitely just wanted to drag the game away from the contention at the moment of Magic's men. Any single extra rounds here will just, you know, hammer that nail in the coffin, so to speak. And they're going to execute another A take, but they're so low already. It's going to be very difficult for them to bust out. No smokes, no flashes.
Alright, the Cypher guys trying to get onto this A-bomb site, but it's a 4-man stack already on that site from the counter terrace. That's going to make things really difficult to get into. The terrace have managed to get the bomb down at the very least, so that's not too bad of a result considering what they were up against. Still 4 players alive here for the counter terrace. The bomb defuse not quite started. There we go. And another round towards the CTs, but they really need to string a few together now, because if they get their money reset once again, you know, that's really not a good situation for them.
Yeah, and Cypher probably not enough just to force up this round. They're probably going to have to drop a couple of Tech 9s, maybe just armor up and just force their way into B side. Magik playing very aggressively might be caught out. He's been playing very aggressive on their B apps, and he's been playing B apps very well. I don't think Cypher have made their way into B successfully after a buy round just yet. It's always been this A site. But we are going to see actually AKs dropping just 1 Tech 9, so it's going to be a full buy, and they have made their way towards B. Let's see how Magik holds it. Elfish, take us away.
Yeah, Seabag going to be the one here charging. Well, not really charging, I guess you could say anymore, but they're starting to slowly move in towards apartments. The smokes are coming across. Are they smokes or flashbangs? There's a smoke for short, I think it was. And we'll see Sun Tzu falling back as soon as he spots them. He chucked the Molotov out. Yeah, he did. Does get a lot of damage down in terms of that, but most of the guys from his team are going to back him up there with some nice shots. Clug picks up one there onto Jeezy, and another goes over to Ghost. So again, another round here to counter terrorists, but Cypher finally going to be forced to eco.
Yeah. The Cypher need to take this round and just figure out exactly what Magic's men are doing. And what they are doing is that they're playing a very, very fast rotate style of gameplay. If Cypher trusts in the aim a bit more and split up, they may be able to take a couple more rounds. At the moment, they're becoming very predictable. They're either going A or B. I guess every single team goes A or B. But the way they're doing it is they will always have 5 people towards A or 5 people towards B. They're not having this mid control. They're not having these fakes. They're not having any of that as Ghost misses smoke. Yeah, they're coming onto A side right now. Not sure how they're going to force the issue as Ghost gets the first 2 kills. Plug also gets another one. Ghost gets a triple. They're just stacking up with just one smoke grenade and just hoping for the best on that Eco round. Maybe just try to slow it down a bit more and just try to communicate exactly what is going to happen. But Magic's men slowly coming back, and this is the real test for Cypher now. Have they improved in that mental aspects? We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, like if they went 8 and 7, this wouldn't be a bad result here for Cypher. But you'd think they'd want to get a few more rounds than just those 7, given that they had such an early advantage. But we'll see, because they're going to start to head over towards this B bomb site. 2 of them at least. Easy and JT. They do get blocked off there by that smoke, so they're going to charge back down here through connector into mid.
But look at this, Wally has already pushed all the way up.
Nice spot there from Ghost.
And that's the problem, like, the Cypher is not putting anyone towards mid. They have to commit to this A site now with probably not the correct amount of smokes. As Clark gets another good AWP shot onto Blank, JT needs to charge out and do damage, but he's going to be taken down from 2 angles. Reload is the last man left standing with him back aside, but he has to pull off an absolute miracle to win right now, and that miracle is not going to happen.
So, I mean, we're starting to get a little bit of a comeback here for the counter-terrorists, but again, they still have a lot of work to do because they're going to be swapping over to the T side here. So, pretty much every round here is important for these guys.
Yeah,
let's have a look at where this is going to go. Looks like it's going to be a short smoke.
The good thing is, though...
Uh-oh. Smoke glitch. Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble. Happens to the best of us. Held down the Alt key for too long, and we're stuck in the smoke. Oh, there we go. We're out. We're safe. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here. JT will find a kill there on the entry, but he's been traded out very quickly, or at least the kills were traded out quickly, not JT specifically. Sinek getting himself down to a really great position here, but not able to land the shots just yet. Eventually takes down Reloaded. The bomb does go down. That grenade is going to do a lot of damage there. Takes down JT. Drops Blank down to 1. Really easy retake here for the counter-terrorists. But the bomb went down there for Cypher, so that's what's important.
Yeah, but the thing is, at the moment, the counter-terrorists will have enough money to buy up for the rest of the rounds. They will have 16k on Clog after this. Nearly 16k. He is $150 away from maxing out his money, and that is really the story right now. Whereas the terrorists, if they lose this one, I guess with the lost money, they'll still have enough to buy up because they've lost the last 5 rounds in a row. But Cypher just really, that was a good step in the right direction, you know, testing out something else, but they're just defaulting back to, once again, a normal setup. And I don't like seeing this.
Ooh, aggressive push into Palace there from the CTs. Didn't work out too well. We'll see Sun Tzu go down. And Reloaded. He's going to go for a fight here. Spikes is eventually going to get traded out there. That works out well for the terrorists. They've taken down 2 for 1 so far in the round, so they do have the openings on that A-bomb site. Only 2 people defending that one, so it'll be a 4v2 if they do decide to go there. They might head towards the B-bomb site, though. The bomb just in T-spawn, not really sure where he wants to go. I think they are going to head towards this B-bomb site. Nope, looks like they're heading back towards A.
Yeah, and Seabear needs to come in and do damage right now. There's going to be smokes coming up towards A. Seabear is going to be... They're going to rely on Seabear for a very good flank and just cutting off that CT rotator. Meanwhile, Clug's attention is going to be, like, pushed away. They've got 2 ults in this A site, a couple of good smoke grenades, and Cypher, the site's almost as good as Cypher's. We just have to make sure those smokes go in the right locations and it's just not a dry peak. That is a very good crossfire that's coming out from the AWPs, however.
Well, let's see how it goes here because they are going to need to hit their shots. Plug up on stairs, peeks around, doesn't manage to land the shot. We'll see Ghost trying to find something as well. Clug did go down in the meanwhile. He's managed to get one. The grenade comes out on him, and Ghost will find 2, 3. Can he find a 4th? Yes, he does. Wow. The no-scope was real. What do you think of that one, Kraft?
And that really just boils down to... Effectively, that's Cypher in a nutshell. They start off really well, they lose a couple of rounds, and they start losing rounds they shouldn't. That was brilliantly played by Ghost, but there's no explanation of why he was not traded out. There were 4 terrorists left. One of them died. Okay, he's on double stack. He's on double stack. The guy goes for a plant. Why would you do that when there's a when you don't have a effective cover? You know there's going to be one on B side. Ghost is not going to miss the stage. He's going to be on fire. Why are you running into him?
Oh,
Cypher
well.
is just going to be completely on tilt right now. Magik's men just absolutely making a huge comeback. Seabear does manage to get a good AWP shot onto Clug, however. But that was Cypher's round to lose, and they just lost it in the most spectacular fashion, giving Ghost an amazing 4 kill.
I'm not complaining. It was good watching. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, true.
So now they find themselves in an even situation, 3-on-3, as we see Sunsu picking up 1 kill from Underpass there. And only one player here on that A-bomb site. That's Spikes. He gets taken down by GZ. Should be an easy plant here for the terrorists. And who's that on short? Cynic. Wally gets taken down very easily there by Seabear. Now all down to the one man, and he is going to go down as well. So 8 and 7 the first half for Cypher. They're probably going to be pretty happy with that, but I think they should have really maybe gotten a couple more rounds there.
Definitely. They should be up 9-6, and they know it. I mean, once again, we're going back to that 4-AWP shot. That is demoralizing, because that in no way should happen when you have rifles. All Cypher needs to do right now is clear out of the line. Okay, we're going into the favored half. We did very well. We've got 8 rounds. We could have had more, but that's okay. We've got 8 rounds. Now let's just consolidate a position and just close out to make sure Magik's men can't come back. All Magik's men need to do right now is just figure out exactly where the weak spots are. They need to figure out the playing pattern of Cypher, where these AWPs are going, and exactly how to take them out. Cypher going to be playing a bit more aggressively to get some information. I really like this. They probably will spot out the bomb, however.
Alright, Jeezy, he's going to be the man who needs to get it done here in apartments. He's going to fall back here, and we're going to see Reloaded pick up 1 kill onto Sunsu. Blank starting to rotate across that A-bomb side in towards Connector. Can he find this guy before he gets down into Underpass? Yes, he's going to actually take the challenge. Wow! What a shot there from Sinner. Wally, Kenny S, whatever you want to call him, finds himself that nice kill. The bomb has been planted on the B bomb side. In the meanwhile, Clug does grab 1 for himself now, 2. So Seabear, the only player alive here for Cypher, and they do need to get some work done here. But it's not going to happen. Clug takes him down. And 8-8 is the score.
And if we just ignore on the fact that Magik's men won that, it's the way that they won, or how Cypher lost that, is really telling of their communication right now. What we just saw just then was, I can't remember exactly, I think it was Reloaded who charged out beforehand, did not wait for Seabear to come. And you can't do that on a retake scenario. You have to play together, and I think Seabear's lagging out slightly. He's having 120 ping, which is very, very odd. The terrorists, meanwhile, just making their way up towards short, however, is going to take out his team. But Blank gets 2 kills, he gets 3 with the P250 at close range. Huge plays, and that instantly shuts down the momentum. Clug is still trying to force his way into this B side. He doesn't know it's clean. He's going to get killed, and all of a sudden, Spikes is the last man left standing. But a very, really bad retake situation. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is huge. I mean, really, Blank, if they win this round, he was the one to do it. Spikes, though, he's going to make a match of it. He's on 2 kills so far. Can he find a 3rd? Peeks around, had a good angle on JT, but not going to be enough. Didn't have the health to take that fight. And JT clutches it out. But yeah, that was really off the back. Yeah, that was the back off Blank.
Blank, absolutely massive. Charging into, they just charged into short, and just 8 bullets to the face at close range. That was
yum.
That was beautiful. Not gonna lie.
So now, decision for the terrorists. What do we do? Where do we go? And it looks like at the moment, the option is going to be towards the A bomb site. At least that's where the bomb is heading for now. Spikes, see if he can get anything here on the entry. Cypher just playing the slow game, not too keen to push out or anything like that. Waiting for the terrorists to come to them. JT will grab 1 kill onto Sinek, but Jeezy very quickly gets himself 2 and 1-ups him. So now we're into a 1-on-4 situation. Terrorists, of course, are on the eco, so really you couldn't have expected much more from them. But still a good hold there from Cypher.
Yeah, and CT's only losing that Israeli Galil gun. They're not going to be losing an M4, which is probably really, really big. They can still all afford a rifle. It's interesting to know that Cypher are going for this all-rifle affair. And that Magik's Ben will put the AWP in the hands of Wally, who was not AWPing on the CT side. He was, well, he did pick up an AWP on the CT side, but it was really in the hands of Klug as well as Ghost on the CT side.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see what they do here with the AWP in Wally's hands.
All right, Spikes. Oh, he got spotted out there in underpass. The bomb's been dropped as well. So tons of intel there at the moment for Cypher. Not to mention they've already picked up 1 kill. So really good result from them, that early skirmish.
Yeah, they have grabbed mid control, however, GZ is very low, but the map control firmly in the hands of Cypher right now. Blank needs to be careful of not being caught out. And as well there, he just peeks very quickly, doesn't try to engage in a long firefight, just falls back, and the terrorists just still back to squares, nothing. They haven't found a pick, they don't know where the counter-terrorists are, and they're slowly dwindling away their smokes and flashes. They've only got 1 smoke and 4 flashbangs to make their way into a site. But Wally is going to be coming up, he could get a crucial pick right now. He hasn't spotted the head. No, he hasn't spotted the head of Seabear, and Seabear is just going to get out completely scot-free.
Well, Ghost is going to push here onto A. He is going to be taken down there. No trouble at all by JT. Reloaded. He's sitting here watching that B-bomb site. Isn't going to be contested just yet. Going to have to see where they go.
Beautiful Molotov.
Magik Men need to grab around sooner or later. Otherwise, Cypher are going to start to run away with this game. Good pop flash coming out from Reloaded, but no one there to really even see it. And looks like the terrorists
just have to save.
Yeah, they're just saving here. I mean, that's not a bad choice. I don't think it was a really advisable idea to go in 3v5 anyway. So they're going to manage to keep that AWP, those 2 AKs, and they'll be able to, you know, use them this round rather than just charging to their deaths in the previous round.
Yeah, I would like to see Spikes and Ghost buy armor and Tech 9 and get a couple of grenades. As soon as I say that, Ghost opts for a scout, and that is very interesting, and I would say possibly not the most team play, I would say. That money could have been better spent getting smokes and flashes and molotovs to gain access into a site, rather than just going for individual jump scout glory. Regardless, the bomb has made its way towards B. Klug is at mid trying to play this lurker position alongside with his friend Wally. We'll see if they can take B side or not, but Elfish, I'll let you commentate for a while. I've been taking too much time off you.
Alrighty, well, Cypher just holding on pretty strongly at the moment, and they're up against a relatively weakened buy here from the terrorists, but 1 kill goes to each team. Blank and Sun Tzu down, won't be playing a part anymore in this round, but again, the terrorists just sort of split up and are kind of trying to find picks across the map. It's working okay for them, but a lot of the time they do manage to get traded out as well, so really not the perfect result that you would hope for. Ghost here, he can drop this scout and pick up the AK, but he's opting not to. He's just grabbed the bomb now as well, so looks like it's going to be a B site take here for the guys from Magik Men. Spikes is popping down, and he's going to throw a molly out. Does spot the leg there of Reloaded. Does manage to take him down as well with a nice headshot from that Tech 9. Klug with a good spray down there onto Jeezy. Takes him out, and you'd have to say now that this round is well under wraps for the terrorists.
We'll see what they want to do. Spikes is going to get taken down, but he does a lot of damage to see that. Klug peeking out, a bit risky, but does manage to do the job. JT is going to be the last man left standing. Let's see if he forces the issue. He might be off from short if he's not careful. But he's actually just pushed out, and Klug, he'll take down Klug, but Klug has done so much damage already. He spotted out 1 AWP, he doesn't know where the last player is. I think he knows that he's in B apps, but he's just dropped his guns. He knows it's over. And the terrorists surviving. They will survive with an open AK, and that's big.
That is pretty big. It allows them to rebuy here. Ghost is going to take that AK as well. Lots of grenades on their side as well. Really a pretty decent buy here coming for the terrorists. Even better, though, for Cypher, they've just got pretty much everything a counter terrorist could want.
Uh-oh, a 3-push mid. And Spikes is going to be spotted out. Spikes needs to fall back and stop dueling, which he does. But the counter terrorists have control of mid, so they're just free to rotate their players now. But Magic's men responding the oh my goodness, Magik takes down GZ. I thought that was a flick shot by one of the other players. Oh, CBA gets taken down as well. Cypher is just falling apart right now, peeking one by one.
Such a bad position here for Reloaded. I mean, he's in stairs, he's been rotated upon by Spikes, and there's nothing you can do there. Once that stairs have been smoked off, you just basically have to peek around the corner and you know exactly where everyone's going to be looking, right at your head. So, he did what he could, but unfortunately wasn't going to be enough. Blank now. He's going to try and save that M4 here in shop. But I'd say if I was the terrorists here, I'd be having a look and seeing where he is.
Yeah, they've got more than enough money, and they have a lot of players that are alive. Magik, I think, will probably fall to this with a headshot, but they know where he is now. Blank just, he might play actually aggressive. He might feel a bit confident. He knows that they're all very low. He knows that he can do a lot of damage to the terrorist economy if they all chase needlessly. And there we are. There goes another one. Every single rifle that is lost for the terrorists is going to be good for the counter-terrorists because it forces the terrorist economy down. Blank did an absolutely amazing job there, to be honest.
Yeah, so a really backwards and forwards game so far. We've seen both teams get a bit of I guess a decent amount of rounds in a row, and then it's been pulled back by the opposition team. So now, in the favor of Magic Men, they've picked up 2 rounds in a row. But Cypher, you'd have to expect a round for them is not too far away. Perhaps not going to be this one. Obviously, they've only got those pistols. We'll have to see what Blank can do. If he can come up big, maybe if he can get a 3K like the last eco round that they had. Obviously, he's got the M4 to work with this time. Seabear, though, will find 1 kill. Lots of damage. This grenade could be huge. Yes, it is. 2 kills there with that grenade. Double kill. And we see Blank go down as well. So the M4 has been dropped. The A site ready and open for the guys from the terrorists. There's a rotate across from Reloaded towards CT now, seeing if he can get anything done. But really, Cypher are going to have to pick up some magical frags if they want to take this round out.
The terrorists might lose a few guns, though. These 2 people in Palace need to be very careful. They are stomping around and making a lot of noise, and the counter-terrorists... Oh my goodness, but Ghost gets a good shot. So as soon as I say that, effectively it's over. Reloaded has nothing. Might try to pick up a gun that was within a ramp, but Ghost is there guarding it, and he's more than happy to take this aim duel. Reloader is just going to be dancing around, and he needs to be careful because the terrorists are going to converge on his position right now. And there we are. Wally gets another kill to add to his collection, and it's going to be tied 11 all.
11 all. Very close game so far. And now we're going to have a bye round for Cypher. And this is going to be a pretty important round for both these teams. I mean, if Cypher keep losing these rounds, like 4 or 5 in a row, it's going to make it extremely difficult to come back here, even though they are on the CT side. But if they can pick this one up, then the terrorists are going to have a pretty difficult time of closing out the match. It's all going to be hinging on the first few seconds of the entry. Sun Tzu, he knows exactly where a player is. He grabs one. That's JT going down on that A-bomb site. And now it's going to force a rotate across here towards the A-bomb site from Seabear.
Magik playing very well this game. He's been getting a lot of entry frags. I know his score doesn't reflect it, but it's the amount of the frags that you get on the rounds that count, not the total amount of frags overall. Ghost has done very well. And Magik is just doing his job. He's just creating this threat towards A site while the rest of the terrorists can just run wherever they want. And this allows Spikes just to come up mid. I don't think there's anyone watching short. He's going to find Jeezy. Oh my goodness, Jeezy almost gets him. And it's up to Seabear now to hold this.
Sun Tzu, he's going to take down Seabear, and the bomb will be planted on that A-bomb site. 2 counter-terrorists left alive here at the moment. Up against the 5 of the terrorists, they're not really going to be able to do anything here. I guess, again, they're going to be in the situation where they need to try and save. No one from the terrorists yet really going super aggressive trying to hunt them, but I think that's what the intent is here. Spikes.
Yeah, But Blank should be able to save his gun unless they get a bit of a cheeky boost into window. Spikes needs to make his jump silently, but I don't think he... No, he has made it silently. He's going to find Blank. I don't think he might knife him. No, he's not going to knife him. Oh,
I would have knifed him.
Yeah.
Money in the bank.
We're joined in unison by the mutual agreement that Blank should have been knifed.
Blank should have been knifed. Oh well. He gets the kill anyway.
I'm trying to find... Well, Spikes, he has a nice karambit as well, so that would have been... Not a stat track, unfortunately, but...
I wish I had a nice karambit.
Sponsors hit Elfish Guy up.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, PDG. He's the one that has karambits, isn't he? I think so.
I'm fairly sure a lot of players have karambits, but oh my... So it looks like Magic's bench is going to come out onto this A site, and they're just going to kill counter terrorists. Just come in, and Cypher, nothing they can really do unless Reloaded goes absolutely huge. And he doesn't.
Yep, Spikes and Sunsu picking up a killer piece. Still 5 players alive here for the Terrorists. A few of them pretty low, but I mean, they're going to have enough money to buy up again, are they? Let's have a look. Yeah, they've got plenty of money in the bank. So really, even if they lose a couple of players here, it's not going to matter all that much. Sunsu is going to get... Well, I was going to say he should have been taken out there, but Blank really not able to land those shots, and he gets taken down in the end. So now, another really important buy round here for Cypher.
The Cypher opting for 2 AWPs. If they lose this, they are effectively donezo. I know even with the loss amount, they can force up rifles, but you got to make those AWPs work. So we're going to see how they're going to work. Jeezy is going to play...
Oh!
Tosibik gets a beautiful pick through smoke.
Through the smoke. I mean, I don't even know.
He's ping spiking as well.
Yeah, I think someone's been ping spiking all game. I don't know if it was Seabear, but it was... Well, regardless, someone has been having a bit of issues with their ping all game, and that's unfortunate. But it has been a pretty good game, pretty close as well. And at the moment, a 4-on-4 in this round, it is close as well. So, see what happens. Blank is going to start us off again. Clug goes down. Ghost, though, has got a nice read on this. Easy as you like. Blank walking right into his crosshair. Wally be changing his name now. No more confusion for Elfish Guy. We see Jeezy picking himself up a kill there onto Ghost. Sunsu, he's going to try and duel him. Perhaps not advisable to duel an AWP at that stage of the game or at that position. But in the end, it doesn't work out because Jeezy and Seabear find themselves a killer piece. And now Cypher are back on the board.
Yeah, but, you know, the terrorists still have a lot of money to play around with. Magic's Band of Merry Men will have a big bank after robbing Nottingham. And they will still be able to buy AKs and AWPs for the rest of the round. So even if Cypher push back, every single gun they take off Cypher is disastrous for Cypher. Every single gun that Cypher takes off of Magic's Band, they're just going to shrug it off. It's going to be A take, Elfish Guy. I'll let you do the honors.
Yeah, the smoke's coming across here onto that A-bomb site. Jeezy, he gets flashed out, almost hit the shot through it. I think he might have legged someone through that, or might have legged Clug through that, but regardless, it doesn't matter. He goes down anyway. 3 kills. In the favor of the counter-terrorists. Now it's 1 or 2 versus 2. Both the counter-terrorists stuck out here through the smoke, and that is not good for them at all because A, they're both in the same position, and B, they're still stuck in the same spot. Luckily, though, the bomb hasn't yet been planted, not even picked up by the terrorists. They're just a little bit scared. Wally is going to be taken down there. Reloaded, peeking around from jungle. He's going to take him down. The bomb, though, has been retrieved by Ghost. He does only have an AWP though, so it is going to be tough for him to hold this site. If he misses the first shot, he's going to go down. He grabs the 1 shot there with onto Reloaded. Now it's a 1-on-1. He's got a great position here, just needs to play the time, and we do see Blank peek around into him and he gets taken down. So terrorists, 14 rounds. Magic Men looking like they're poised to close this game out because Cypher don't have a full buy.
Yeah, that was brilliant by Ghost. And look, the scoreboard, 2 games in a row, he's dropped the 30 bomb. In the last game against the Knights, he dropped the 30 bomb as well. He's charging him with an AWP as an entry fragger and gets the no-scope onto... Jeez. What is with that? Ghost is playing so confidently, knowing that he's going to hit these shots. That props for him playing insanely well.
So... not a whole lot that Cypher can do here. Obviously, they've saved. They're going to go for the 15-15 and see what they can do. I mean, short of some crazy plays from Blank, once again, they're going to be losing this eco round, and then they're going to need to win 3 rounds in a row, which hasn't been too easy for them just looking at this second half, I mean, they won 3 in a row after losing the pistol, but aside from that, it's really gone all the way of Magik Men so far.
Bomb moving towards B site right now. Wally is going to possibly try to make a bit of a nuisance of himself towards mid. He's jumping up. I think Seabear has heard something, but he'll escape fine. The bomb's towards B, and there's only one. There's 3 people as GoTV just jitters out for a bit there. We'll just see possibly a 2 short to B site execute as Ghost gets the first kill.
A couple of kills going over towards the terrorists. GoTV is stuck, but we'll get that fixed. Wally BR, he's coming in apartments, finds himself 1. Now it's a 1-on-2. JT, the only player alive here for the counter-terrorist. Where is he? Let's have a look. He's coming up short. Just peeking around. No one has spotted him just yet. Needs to really close the distance because he's dealing with an AWP. It's going to be tough for him to get that from this range. He's just spraying a little bit. Takes down Wally BR, but Ghost, he's still alive. JT only on 14 HP. This could be a huge clutch if he got it, but not going to be the case there. Ghost takes him down.
And the counter-terrorists, no money to play with. They're going to have to force up a sub-optimal buy up against the red-hot terrorists. I don't think Ghost has missed a single shot just yet in the last 3 rounds. And that is the story. His AWPing has just completely changed the game.
Wow, 32-13 Ghost at the moment. He's doing huge work for his team. 15 rounds. They're going to be able to look like they're going to be able to pick up another one here. Let's see what happens. A couple of kills have already gone in the favor of the terrorists. GoTV bugged again. Spikes trying to jump up here onto Tetris. Has got himself in position for this post-plant situation. The bomb is planted perfectly for him. He's going to be forced away by that Molotov, but it doesn't matter. Klug takes down the final kill, and that is going to be Magik Men picking up 16-12, a relatively close game, but in the end, they close it out without too many issues.
Yeah, big plays once again by Ghost, so dropping 2 30s, and then it was just solid play by Magik's Men, and that's, honestly, I guess I was a bit surprised. Looks like Cypher have not fixed that mental edge just yet. As soon as they started losing rounds, they just got put absolutely on tilt. I don't think they played to the best of their ability on that counter-terrorist side, but that again, it's very hard to say as well when you have a red-hot Magik Men out crew just going at it. So props to both teams. I mean, Cypher still have a chance in the lower brackets. I'm not sure if they're into the seeding for the second day qualifiers yet or not, but they definitely have a lot of work to do as well. Magik's Men, just kudos to them, coming down from 7-0, bringing it all the way back up. Brilliant play.
Yeah, so just to give you guys an update on the other, I guess the other half of this upper bracket, Vice Gaming were defeated by Team Storm, and so it's going to be Team Storm and Magik Men in the winners bracket final. So we'll be casting that one up next, but for now we're going to head to a break. My name has been Elfish Guy. I've been joined by Karath and also Commando very briefly, but we'll be back very shortly with that final winners bracket game.